Hi, Sarah Banas here, Learn to Craft. I'm going to show you today how to use Glyphs, font glyphs, in Cricut Design Space on a Windows PC. This is incredibly easy, and it's a good starter way to get used to doing your own font work. There's going to be a whole series of different projects on how to design for yourself as we move forward. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to say is if this video is interesting to you or helpful, go ahead and like the video, but also subscribe to my channel. As mentioned, I'm coming out with new videos probably once or twice a week. Moving forward, we're going to have a whole series on designing for yourself. You're not going to want to miss that, so make sure you subscribe so you're notified when the new videos come out. So let's get started. This font here is one of my absolute favorites. I'm going to link this in the video description. I just got it and just am in love with it. So this is the font work that you start out with. When you type in this font, that is what you're going to get, okay? This is what we're going to turn it into using font glyphs. What glyphs are is they are extras, often decorative characters that many modern font designers build into their fonts so that you can build designs with the fonts. So let's get this out of the way. Get rid of this. Make ourselves some room. Get rid of these. Okay, so this is where we're starting out, and this is what we're trying to get to. And now keep in mind, so this particular font has a massive amount of glyphs. This is not the only way that you can make this word look. Just by the way, this word is Siobhan. It's an Irish name. It's one of my very favorite names. So this is not the only way you can make this look. There's a ton of glyphs in this font, so you can use any of them that you want to build your own design out of the name, okay? So what we're going to do first is I am going to show you the built-in, there's a built-in character map, which is where you're going to access glyphs in Windows, okay? So I'm going to show you that first, but that's what most people showing you how to use glyphs are going to show you how to do. I'm going to show you a better way, but I want you to know the basics so that you understand it, okay? So when you're looking for your character map, go right here to your start menu. If you are on Windows, what is this? I think I'm on Windows 11. So if you're on Windows 10, it would just be over here, but the same thing, your start menu. So you're going to go up to the top, start typing in character map, and right here, that is the built-into Windows character map that will come up. So now you have to first set it to the font that you're using. Now, if you ever go to use a glyph and you insert the glyph and you get a question mark, what that means is that the font that you have set up on your design program, so like in this instance, Sweet Boho, the font that you have set up here is not the same font that you have character map set to. They have to match. Okay, so that's why you would get a question mark. So scroll down. It's right there. Okay, now what you want to do in this character map is it says Unicode here. So now if this wasn't up, just one second. So when you first, I always have advanced view clicked, but when you first hop into this, you might not see it. You might see it like this. So click on advanced view and that'll bring up this, okay? So this should be set to Unicode, all, and then, Unicode, and then click on this and bring it down to Unicode subrange. And then over here, scroll all the way to the bottom and go to private use characters. Okay, so this is where your glyphs are in this font. Okay, see how it's difficult to read them in this character map? So I'm going to show you a better character map in a moment, but I just want to show you how to use this one. So say we wanted to grab that capital S. So scroll down to the one that you want to use. I got to find it in here. It's a little bit difficult to read this one. No, it's a lot difficult to read this one. I really do not like this. So I'm just going to grab anyone because I don't want to deal with this. It's just a hassle to use this character map. So click on it, click select, click copy. Okay, so now what you're going to do, that was the H, right? So click onto your text work and erase the letter that you're replacing and control letter V, like Victor, okay? and then that inserts the glyph that you want to use. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a better way. Okay, a better way is to go into, again, into your start menu, type Play or Microsoft Store. I always remembered it as the Play Store. Might be my age showing. So then bring up your store, and then in the store, you're going to search for UI character map. It'll come right up. Okay, this one right here is the one you want, UI character map. Now, I already have it installed in mine, so I don't need to do that, but that just click on it and install it. It's a free app. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now show you the UI character map. Much better, much easier to read. It's larger, and you can see all. Oh, you know, that's the wrong one. I have two installed on this, but either way, they're both good. So, but this one right here is UI. So this is UI character map. So then again, make sure that you have the same one chosen here as you have on your design program, and then say I want to choose. So let's make it exact to that one. So let's first choose that S. So let's find that capital S glyph. Okay, so here's that capital S glyph. So click that, and then click plus, and then click copy, minimize, delete, Control V as in Victor. There's your S, okay? So now, which other ones do we switch? We switched the B, and which B did I use there? Okay, so scroll up to the letter B. There it is. Again, click plus and copy, minimize, Control V as in Victor. I did not use a glyph for the H on this one, and then I did use a glyph for the N. So, but you can see that there are a ton of different options. You can decorate this however you want. I just did a quick name for you guys to see here. Let's use this one instead because it's pretty. Copy, minimize, Control V as in Victor. I say that because everyone used to think I was saying B. So that's it. That's all there is to it. That is how you use glyphs in Cricut Design Space on a Windows PC. Like I said, subscribe or like the video, but also subscribe to the channel. One other thing I'm going to tell you is join us on Facebook. I'm going to link in the video description our Facebook group, Cricut for Beginners. It's about 550,000 members. Just a fantastic group. You'll love it there. You'll fit right in. Super friendly, super helpful. We'd love to have you join us. So come join us there. In the video description, I'm going to link the group. I'm going to link this font that I used. Everybody should own it. It's a fantastic font. As of the time of this video, it's actually 50% off right now. So that's about it. I mean, if you have any questions, you can ask them in the video here. And just, to get to the video description, when you're looking at the video, there's an arrow underneath that. Click on that, and that'll expand the video description, and that's where the links will be. If you have any questions, you can ask them here, or better yet, join the group and you're welcome to approach me there. I'm always there. We have collaborative of about 2 million members across all of our groups. So I spend a lot of time on Facebook. You're always welcome to come approach me and ask me any questions, anything you need help with. Okay, have a good day. Bye.